Now's the time for truth. Honesty on the table. Who was with you, Richie? And where's the fucking money? My name's Tom Lodewick, and I play Lars.
I met you, back in February, I believe, on the set of another film, Joe Shakula's film?
Yeah, of Spirit Lake, right?
Yeah.
We met at...
My ad.
Um,
You were in that film with Amanda.
yeah, and Edie Cullen, some Polish chick I met, had told me about your film and said I should get in touch with you, and somehow we got in touch with each other, as I recall. And we met up there while I was on the set of the other film, and had a nice meeting, as I recall. And well, the rest is history. I guess I'm Lars.
Yeah, I think you were the second or third person cast in the film.
Really?
Yeah. So
Wow.
you were cast fairly early. After you, all the rest of the parts pretty much got in pretty quick. I gave you associate producer's credit because you helped find actors.
I did. I found Sin DeLay for you, didn't
Yeah.
I? Sin is some other chick I know. I know a lot of chicks.
You're a lucky man.
Yeah, I guess. I'm a married man though.
Oh.
I just know these chicks. You know. But all wonderful actors in their own right. Actually, Petty Cash, you have a nice ensemble of well-diversed actors. I mean, that come from different areas. A lot of us come from Illinois, actually. I mean, Sin and Edie and myself, and probably a few others. But if you really look at the scale of things, you've got actors that have done different projects, some from Wisconsin, some from Illinois. You kind of brought it all together to make one big ensemble film, which hopefully works out quite well.
I hope so too. I pretty much got all your stuff except for these little bits today in one weekend.
2 days I spent on the set.
Yeah. And you're in like 30 minutes of the film, but that's good.
Good, yeah. And I've actually shot two full films since then.
Yeah. Your main project, Incest Death Squad 2.
Yeah, Incest Death Squad 2. Yeah. I'm can't wait for that one. Wow. Thank God my grandparents are dead. What can I say?
Tell me your feelings about the character of Lars.
Well, the thing that I really liked the most about Lars was I originally, when I started doing films, I was always cast as villains, even if I didn't want to. I mean, I used to audition for the good guys, but I was always cast as the bad guys, and kind of got to like playing the bad guys because, for me, there's always. I mean, I think it's harder to make an audience really hate you than to really like you. And I got, in a few films I did, the Legend Trip, Carnivorous, I think I got audiences to really despise me and wait for my character's death. Well, after a few films, I started getting cast in more heroic good guy roles, I guess you would call them. And when I read the script for Petty Cash and realized that I was being considered for Lars, I said, "Wow, that's going right back to the homeland. I'm going back to being a pretty bad dude, and to play a bad dude and to do it right, you got to really make that audience hate your guts and really look forward to your death. Because if you're a bad guy in any film, you know you're going to die, and the audience has to really anticipate that moment. And I think there's a good payoff in Petty Cash. I mean, if I might say so myself."
Yeah. I think your death scene is the highlight of the film.
Well, good. It's always good. And my wife really enjoys my death scenes. In fact, she wants a reel of just my death scenes. That's what she wants for Christmas. So any of you producers out there, if you're looking for any last minute gifts.
Talk about some of the actors that you worked with on the film in this. There's actors you've never worked with before, and there's actors that you worked with quite a bit.
Well, in this film, The main actors that I worked with would have been Dan Catula, who plays Marcello, my main henchman. He doesn't say a lot in the film, but when he does talk, you remember. A large man. Reminds me a lot of another actor I worked with in Death Squad named Greg Johnson. In fact, they're mistaken for each other quite frequently. And the other one would be Joshua Parks. And I'd never met either of them. Met him on the set of Petty Cash. And I don't know, I think it clicked. We got through the scenes. Some of them were long days, even though I was only on set for 2 days. Some of those days I sat around for a long time waiting to shoot my scenes, but that also gives an actor a long time to think about what he's going to do. And hopefully some of that comes out in the film, because it gave me a lot of time to concentrate on just how nasty I was going to make Lars. But I think we all played well off each other. Oh, and another actor was Jim Gallagher. Jim Gallagher was fantastic. Nice to meet him and work with him. So
Donnell Jackson.
Oh, and Donnell Jackson and
Natasha.
Yeah. How can I forget that scene? Yeah, they were incredible. That was another. It was at the end of a long day, and we wanted to really make that scene something special. And I think it wouldn't have worked without those two doing exactly what they did in that scene, and they made that scene something special. So it's their scene. All I really do is bleed a lot in it. So.
And yeah, it was a great time having you on the set.
Well, it was a pleasure to work with all you guys. It was a very friendly crew. You know, you get a little of both when you do enough
Lindsay loved having you on the set.
Oh well, I love Lindsay Bledsoe. She's her and I go back quite a ways, back to a wonderful happening town called Burlington, Iowa. And Lindsay and I painted that town red for about 1 week, and it was so good to see Lindsay again that I felt I had to give her a copy of Incest Death Squad. And from what I understand, she enjoyed it. Wait for number 2. Number 2's coming. It's coming.
Cool. Well, any final thoughts on Petty Cash Show?
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it play at some festivals this summer. Get together, see everybody again. It sounds like a fun time, and it's a pleasure to work with everybody. A pleasure to work with all of you. So hopefully we'll all do it again someday.